Hey there! Welcome to the Overcomers of Relapse podcast. I am your host. This is episode 6 of season 7 of my podcast. So welcome to all listeners out there. It is great to share this experience with you. The introduction of each podcast episode of season 7 will start off with a great meditation track. I love this track. Listeners from all over from previous seasons have expressed how they love it as well. For me, it helps relieve the tension and stress we all deal with in our everyday busy lives. So, sit back and enjoy. I will be right back with today's topic and discussion. So come on and relax. Place all life problems and concerns on pause. Let's take a flight on angel wings. Enjoy. Man, I enjoyed it. I enjoy it very much every time I listen to it. It just brings me such a feeling of serenity and clarity and peace. And I really hope that everyone out there enjoys it as much as I do. Now, before we get started with today's topic, I would like to just mention that I have a service that I am offering to the public that is called Ask D. This is a service that is on YouTube that will allow listeners to ask questions on any topic we have discussed on the podcast, or any questions in general that you may have. Also, I would like listeners to leave comments or questions in comment section of Ask D YouTube segments. My credentials to answering questions are based on me being a certified life coach, and I am more than happy to share answers from my views, experiences, and expertise, and also offer the listening audience an opportunity to give advice from each other to each other that may give other solutions to any matters concerning their well-being. Hey, with everyone involved, maybe we can make some sense of this crazy roller coaster ride we call life. So please, come on, feel free. Come on and join us. It'll be great. Now, let's get started with today's podcast episode. I just want to put this out there right from the beginning. This podcast is not only pertaining to relapse as far as drugs, alcohol, or any other addictions. We are open to all topics. However, our main topic is, why do we have addictive behaviors and how can we overcome them? On episode 6 of season 7, I would like to use for a topic, go with the madness. It is healthy for you. Yes, go with the madness. It is healthy for you. See, the definition of being healthy is indicative or conducive to mental or physical elements for promoting that is good for your health. It produces healthiness. Hey, my friends, in my opinion, sometimes to obtain and maintain a healthy physical, mental, emotional, and yes, even spiritual state of being requires sometimes to go completely with the madness of the situations or occurrences that you may be experiencing. You know, I recently just had a birthday. Yes, getting a little older here. But throughout my life experiences, I have become the wiser. See, I realized that things that used to get me so chaotic and just drive me completely crazy. Now, let me slow it down here a little bit. These situations that I am referring to, they are still very much relevant today. But how I respond to them is what has changed. As we tend to get a little older, we realize that swimming against the stream is a lot more difficult than if you would just swim along with the stream and let the stream help carry you to your destination. I am pretty sure all of us in our everyday lives have to deal with some crazy, chaotic nonsense. And I mean, the adjectives could just go on and on, describing what people have to deal with in their everyday personal lives, as well as just being a part of everyday society. See, it can seem to be overwhelming at times. And if you're not careful, it actually can take a toll on your mentally and physically, and definitely lead to substance abuse or actually any addictive behaviors we use as an escape from reality or the insanity of reality. You know, I once worked for a company, and let me tell you, it was total chaos. due to bad management. I mean, this was really bad management. So I used to get up every morning dreading. I mean, I would dread the night before going to this workplace. I mean, I could not sleep. I was developing a poor appetite. I was just exhausted. So I used to vent all the time about how I hated going to work every day to this company to a friend of mine that also worked for the same company. And, the first thing he used to say, and this was his response to me: dude, you have to learn how to go with the madness. He was like, trust me, most people feel like you do in their lives, especially places they are employed at. However, what you have to understand is the real battle is taking place in your head. He used to tell me, try this. Leave who you are at the door when you arrive at work, and just go along with the madness. Make the best of it to have an enjoyable day at the workplace. And then at the end of your shift, right before you walk out of the door, drop off the madness and pick your true self back up as you make your exit. Simple, right? I learned a very, very, very valuable lesson that day. What a valuable lesson to learn. See, like I said, I just had a birthday recently, and I did some reflecting of my life and how I have handled some situations over the years. And to be honest with you, I could have made things in some situations a lot simpler for me and others if I would have just went with the madness, with clarity, the understanding that all battles in life, personal or just in general circumstances, do not have to be won with a challenge, at least on my end, but sometimes with an intellectual compromise. See, at the end of the day, we all have to live together in this planet. And in order to have somewhat order, we must, as individuals, develop the ability to go with the madness, which is, hey, it's going to exist when there are all kinds of people, places, and things that we are dealing with on a daily basis. You see, we live in a world that is filled with all kinds of people, different personalities, cultural beliefs, sexual orientations, political differences, racial profiling, etc., etc. However, no matter how I identify others and circumstances as madness in my perception, I also must realize that to the objective individuals, the other party, that my opinions and behaviors possibly may appear to their perception of me as a madman also. Listeners, all of us can seem a little on the madness side at times. However, we all have to live in this world together, and paths are going to cross. So the next time you are with someone or dealing with a situation, that seems to you a complete madness situation. Just go with the madness, knowing that sometimes it is easier and less complex. And it also helps avoid a lot of unnecessary conflict with ourselves as well with others. If we just go with the madness, with the clarity of knowing that it is healthier for us in the long run. Because, hey, trust me, sometimes going with the madness, going completely mad, is sometimes the most sane thing you can do. And it'll also keep you happy. Well, that's it for episode 6 of season 7. Please visit my website, The Overcomers of Relapse Lounge. It is listed on the screen. Please feel free to post on blog, share thoughts, and also feel free to chat. Contact information is on there also, along with a lot of great music. And hey, come join us on my Facebook group called Overcomers of Relapse Lounge. A lot of great inspiring posts, and I'm telling you, it's just a great group of people to chat with. Don't forget, be sure to check out Ask D on YouTube. All information can be found with introduction video on YouTube. Hey, let me know your opinions and thoughts. And also, if you would like to be a guest on the podcast. And also, I would like to take the time to thank everyone for the happy birthday wishes. They were greatly appreciated. Hey, thanks again for joining me, and talk with you all again very soon. Take care of yourselves out there. Bye-bye.
Grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage for the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Here we go. No. Said I'll never do it again. No. Man, I slept. No. Said I'll never do it again. No. Well, man, no. Said I'll never do it again. No. Man, I'm tired of this shit. No. Said I'll never do it again. No. Man, it's the detox. No. Said I'll never do it again. No. Said I would never do it again. No. Said I'll never do it again. No. I'm so tired of this shit. No. Emily said I'll never do it again. Emily, no. Relapse me. No. Said I'll never do it again. No. Oh, well, start over again. I'm going back to relapse. I'm going back to relapse. Going back to relapse.